I had to put that fan shaft and impeller on hold. There was some FEA analysis done, and it showed that this impeller, this impeller would not be able to withstand the temperatures unless we made certain reinforcements to it. And because the impeller was increasing in weight, and because of the reinforcements, the shaft also had to be altered. Last week I initially thought that it was a bit of a waste to do this. I thought maybe these were extra things that didn't have to be done. That case of like diminishing returns where the thing will work, it'll perform reasonably well, and then anything extra that you put on, it's just wasting time in design work, and the improvements that you're making do not equate, or the improvements that you're making are not worth the amount, like the actual final improvements are not worth the time it takes to make those improvements. Okay, but nonetheless, I found out that what the engineers were supposed to do, the engineers who designed this fan, what they were supposed to do is conduct an FEA analysis, because the operating temperature is above 400, or is 400, it's above 400 degrees. Whenever the operating temperature is above 400 degrees, you have to do an FEA analysis on the shaft and impeller, actually on the casing as well, to see if it will perform. The selecting tool that we use to select these fans, it does say that the fan can operate at that temperature, but it says that you have to have an FEA analysis to see what reinforcements need to be made. So I had to put that shaft and impeller on hold. Fortunately, this is one of the less critical components that we're manufacturing for the client, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue if there are delays. I don't think that there will be delays. The shaft had to be forged, so I had to phone the shaft manufacturer and tell them that this is the issue and we need to put this shaft on hold. His main concern was that the length does not change, that if we do change the shaft, the length must remain the same, and the biggest diameter needs to remain the same as well, which is reasonable, because you can't now, if material has already been cut for this job, you can't now get a longer material, and you can't get a thicker or wider in diameter material. So fortunately, that shaft has not been manufactured yet. That was the only concern, that the biggest diameter hasn't changed, and the length has not changed. The impeller wasn't too big of an issue. The impellers tend to be much quicker to make than shafts for some reason. It's mainly because the shaft has to be forged, that the lead time on the shaft is quite long. The impeller, the lead time is not so long, so it's not a big deal for us to put it on hold for a little bit and then manufacture it once we have the drawing sorted with those modifications.